Whether you're putting vellum behind there so that the little light will show through, whether you are putting chocolates in those individual pockets, because in each one there is individual pockets. Let me grab this one that Alison did, yeah, because I just love the colour combo of this one, yeah. So this one's all been paper pieced. It's got that beautiful rose gold on there, and then when you open it up, inside you've got all those dimensional pockets.
It's like the blooming of a flower.
Imagine an Easter egg sat in there, and then the lid goes on because the lid's deep. You can see the deep lid. So you'd have the Easter egg inside. You'd take the top off, and the Easter egg would be inside.
It would be like a sort of a Fabergé-esque kind of feel.
It would be beautiful, really, really spectacular. Now they look a little complicated. They are easy to put together. So if we have the stock left on the 11 o'clock show, I'll show you how to make one of those.
It's funny you should say that, because Angela Fitzgerald in Cumbrian says, good morning, Nigel, Jodie, all the crew. Happy St David's Day from here in Wales, and what a cold one it is so far. Watching the show and Jodie's demos, having a cuppa in bed. Amazed at how easy Jodie seems to put together her makes and how good they look. They are easy, that's the thing. You get instructions, but, you know, you're going to get Jodie J back here at 11 o'clock this morning. Jodie, thank you.
Oh, my
Always
pleasure.
An absolute joy. Rock bottom low prices. Remember, as Emily said, when they're gone,
they're gone.
So you need to get to the website, all the W's dot.
Creatingcraft.com.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. So still to come this morning, Forever Flowers, the handbag flower box die sets. Looking forward to that. That's me and Naomi in an hour. But stamps by me. We've got some Quattro Big D energy coming your way for the fashion collection after the break.
Here at Create and Craft, we are delighted to announce that we are adding another model of the Scan and Cut SDX machine to our lineup. It's the SDX 2240D, and it includes some fabulous Disney designs. It comes with everything you need to get started, plus the calligraphy starter kit and activation code. Hello everyone, I've got a few moments to tell you about the rolling ruler. I've never seen one of these before and they're absolutely fantastic. So when you're measuring out and doing your angles on your designs, whether you're drawing or marking out, this is going to be perfect for you. First of all, it operates as a regular ruler because you have the measurements running along the front. But then this is where it gets really interesting. If you just apply a little bit of pressure and push forward, you can see those measurements just starting to turn. And when you look down on the ruler at that roll, it will tell you exactly how far you have gone in your centimetres. You've also got millimetres on here as well. Very interesting to use. You've got holes along the front as well where you can place a pen if you want to drag that back or push that forward. There's also an interesting part to it which runs all the way across, so if you put that on some paper that's got text on there, you can clearly read it. This is your multifunction instrument from your Quick Picks.
Quick Picks, craft must-haves at top pick prices.
Hi, I'm Anthea. I'm from Quilting Antics. Quilting Antics started around 2011, 2012, I'm never really sure. We love wildlife and often our designs incorporate lots of British wildlife. We're really well known for that. At one point we nearly became the cushion company because we churned out so many different cushions. But we'll do bags, we'll do cushions, we do book covers, we'll do things for your sewing room, anything. If it pops into our head and we can physically make it, then we'll go for it. As I said, the buzzword is all about fun for us. On our shows, we always like to have lots of fun. There's always lots of laughter, and hopefully you'll learn a few things that you didn't know along the way. So don't miss the Quilting Antics shows.
Good morning everyone, I hope you're well. It's lovely to have your company. Hello Toni.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm brilliant.
All the better for working with you.
Well, all the better for
We always
working
have
with
fun.
you. We certainly do.
Pull some faces, let me tell you.
Stay with us for the whole hour. That's if we've got stock for the whole hour. This is a new and exclusive, and 2/3 of the stock has already gone. Of course, it's a fantastic system of Quattro D. Can we talk about this? Because it really is amazing.
So this is designed 10 and 11. It's our fabulous Quattro D system that gives you the 4-stage process, all of the craft that we do anyway in our everyday crafting, stenciling, stamping, die cutting, 3D embossing, but combined give you the most elegant shop-bought 3D embossed image that you see in stores that we want to poke.
Yeah.
We couldn't quite reach as a handmade card maker, but now we can.
Yeah, we certainly can.
So,
we can do this at home as well. Now, some of the elements we can use separately because we've got a stamp in here,
Yes,
so we could
of
just use
course.
that if we want to.
That's the beauty of it.
The embossing folder, we could just use that on its own if we wanted to. But when we bring them together, they are the most amazing thing to behold. Once you've done that particular card
It's
or
so
piece
cool.
of craft, isn't it cool?
And you're going to get a big smile on your face when you finish the four systems. It's so cool. So basically you layer the stencil system, but if you want to colour the stamp, you absolutely can. That's the beauty of it. So stencil 1, stencil 2, stencil 3 combined gives you these beautiful images. Now on this one we have an incredible lipstick, and then when you run it through your embossing folder, it's 3D. It's like it's from the shop. It's so cool.
Do you know what I like about it? I love those, can we call them shadows and more reflections, aren't they? Because that's so difficult to do. We were talking about doing art before the start of the show, and to bring those elements in to make it look so lifelike and realistic. Now it's effortless.
Yeah.
Love that.
So if you are beginner crafting, you've only just started crafting, bingo. If you are advanced, well, you can elevate it into your mixed media. You can take out some of the elements, maybe skip a beat on the stencils and pick up an alcohol marker.
That's a good idea.
You've got in there, you've got the die for the lipstick, and that's also done with the embossing folder too. And then you get the HB to you, which is happy birthday to you in the embossed. There we go. So you can see that there. So it's a little bit different. There was space on the embossing folder, so I put that in there. So that's the heel. Wait till you see how it works, because I'm telling you, as soon as you've done one, you're just going to be off, because there's just so many different ways.
And batch making will be really easy for you to do as well. I mean, you could be doing this sitting down with a friend. One of you could be stamping out. One of you could be embossing.
We said this yesterday, Do a whole bunch of stenciling, whole bunch of stamping, die cutting, 3D embossing, pop them in a bag, all different colours, and sell them if you want to. So this is the bag, and again, combined, and you can pick any colour. So think about weddings and themes and bridesmaids coordinating with your best friend's colour. So again, stencil 1, we have sunglasses in this one, which is super cute. Stencil 1, stencil 2, stencil 3, combined, you get this sort of look. I mean, the detail in this bag, it looks like it's a Mary Poppins bag. It looks like it's got umbrella in.
It's absolutely fabulous, the way the creases have been put in there as well. Can I just say, sorry to interrupt, but just to let you know, just in case you're waiting till the end of what we've said, which is you're more than welcome to do, but it's absolutely flying out. So I don't want to push you, but we are approaching 70% of the stock gone. Now, is there any more?
No, you've had it all.
Okay. Are you
I've given you it all.
Okay.
And more.
Not even a...
No, I've given you
Okay, all right. I have to ask, I have to push. Okay, nearly 70% of the stock has gone. Now, you can buy them individually if you want to. So if you wanted to go for the shoe, you can do. If you wanted to go for the handbag, you can do. But combined, that's where, oh my goodness, the value for money is. It really, really is. You're saving £16 and you can divide the cost. That's the beauty of shopping with us here at Create and Craft. You can split it via PayPal, ClearPay or Flexi. Flexi is available, and it's available on 3 payments. It's all interest free as well, easy to set up for you. 541402 is your item number, and altogether it's 19 pieces, isn't it?
It's just amazing.
It is
so
fabulous.
you only get the 2 packs. We're trying to be a little bit friendly on the environment. You know, I don't want several packs of plastic and inserts and things like that. It goes in 1 pack. Keep it in the pack. You have a visual on the front of what it should look like, and then when you turn the packet over, as always, you have that QR code. If you scan the QR code, it takes you to all of the videos, but now we have a new element on that system now, because we appreciate not everybody wants to watch videos. We now have our how-to step-by-step guides, which are a photograph and do A, B and C. So if you don't want to watch videos, our lovely Karen from our design team is typing them all out for you. You can print them off in PDF form and house them, and it's
great.
just incredible. So let me just show you these samples here. So I did these yesterday, just the 2 blue ones, just to show you. Could you ask yourself the question, could you colour that? I absolutely could not. And do you know what? That dimension is done in 3 stencils. I'm incredibly proud of the 3D dimension you can get from our stencils. 3 stencils. Then check this one out. I skipped the, sorry, I didn't, Karen did, skip the stencil element and she stamped it onto patterned paper.
What? Oh,
I mean, so think
days.
about fitting in the theme of where it's going to work for. Yesterday I did it on a light coloured paper so you can see. Swap out the outline for sparkly powder. Swap out the outline for your wow foils. Oh my goodness. Stamp onto some mixed media paper. And if you have those papers with textured suede, denim,
Wow,
wood.
look at the detail on that bag.
Yeah, it's got spots in it. Look, that's the 3D embossing. It's so cool. So if you have all of those texture papers that it's stroke, stone, you want to stamp onto a stony effect, you get a stone coloured bag.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Do you know what?
Yes.
This really is incredible. After seeing those 2 samples as well, and what's really nice, it's just a shame you can't put your hands through the TV to actually feel where it's embossed, and just all the detail on here, like the shoe as well, that tiny little part just there that sometimes can be the reflection or like a little glimpse of metal or something on the back of the shoe.
That's right. And if you just look down here, can you see the multicoloured one here? So I didn't just use, Karen didn't just use, look at that.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Come on. So if you have a diva in your life, if you have a 75, 80 plus that still likes to wear their lovely heels, or a 13-year-old that's just putting mummy's heels on, it's going to see you through. Weddings, proms.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that bag. That's with a pattern paper.
Pattern paper, so you can swap out the elements. And this is the beauty of it. Swap out. Once you've done it once, as I've said to you, A, B, C and D, 4 components. You'll do that probably once or twice, get the colour through, match a theme, but after that you will go absolutely wild. Like yesterday I forgot to do the stamp on one of the elements. It still looked awesome. It's awesome, honestly.
It really is, with all your different pattern papers and all the different ways that you can combine these together. Okay, your details on the screen once more for both of those sets. It's absolutely flying out. 541402 is your item number. Now, we've also got some fabulous coloured cardstock for you as well. You get 180 sheets. The colours are absolutely divine. And I believe you get, is it
30 of each, that's right, Jenna. So basically, these are really, really cool colours. You've got your teals and your blues and your shocking pinks in there. But the cool thing about this, now, it's inexpensive for one, so you will use it. It's smooth on one. It's got a slight tooth on the other side. You get 30 in each, but it's not just 30 in a pack with a cello plastic bag or anything like that. Absolutely not. What I've done here, if I can just grab one here, excuse me, is check this out. This is so cool. This is just so the store and the better, they are gummed at the top.
Oh, that makes it easy,
and I can just use that piece of paper on my project and put that back. So I love the fact that it's gummed at the top. It keeps it all together. 30 of each, so you'll have a block of 30 gummed at the top in all of those colours. I mean, $26.99.
It's an amazing deal. And
awesome.
Do you know what's 2/3 of the stock
once
is
it's gone,
already.
this is all I have of this.
Okay, this is great for your mat and layering. It's great for your die cutting. The bags would look fantastic. The shoes would look fantastic. Your embossing folders you've already got would look amazing with this cardstock. And because you've got that tooth on one side, you know, with your mat and layering as well, or maybe just taking your inks over there to highlight that detail. There's so much you can do. Beautiful colours heading into the spring, are they not? We were just talking about the spring before the show. $26.99, saving a whopping £13 on this deal. 987880 is your item number. Shall we head over to our demonstration area? Let's do it while you watch this. that's how we put it together, but we are going to see it live. Can we mention the happy hour deals
Yes, of course.
first? These are for this hour, so great happy hour deals for you. We'll bring the details up on the screen. And this is nice to add to your basket if you want it, because it is the Cat P&P as well, so it's not going to cost you any more postage. You may have bought the Quattro D yesterday and thinking, right, I'll go for this happy hour this morning. You can do. Right, you are saving £9.99, so it is a half price. Well, it's better than half price deal. It's only £9. This is your hug for your hands. It's an A5 die set. You get 4 dies in total. So,
do you want to open it, actually?
I was going to say, yeah.
I know you like to get everything out, bless you.
Well, I know that is.
So basically, in this one, you get 2 plates. Now, these are so cool. We had these when we launched them. So basically, they're 2 plates. Now, check this out. Watch what happens here. So they emboss the words into the card. They don't cut. They do have a little cut, and I'll show you in a second. So they emboss, because look at the back. It's totally flat.
Wow.
So they emboss this detail in, and the only cut line on here is the word hi.
Okay.
Can you see? So it's a message within a message. So if you look at the front of the packet here, think of this card as a hug in your hands, and I'm saying hi.
Yes.
And then the other one,
that.
in this one, you might be able to see it, that it's backwards on set, but let me just see if I can read it on here. So you get 2. If you want to live I can't see it.
A happy life.
Sorry, the print on here is just too small.
If you want to live a happy life,
tie it to goals.
Tie it
to goals, not people or objects.
Love that.
And then live cuts out there. You also get the coordinating outline die, so it gives you that incredible matte and layer as well, so it gives you that pinprick detail which work round both.
Isn't that great?
They're really, really unique. These were £20 because of the thickness of the die.
And you can use those matte and layers dies separately. We're getting really busy for this. Just to show you there, you see that hi is cut out. That is a really clever idea.
So if you love your clean and simple cards that are really impact, these are like I like shop bought finished cards. I want to create them myself. So this is what you would see in a store. So you can put a pen through the high if you want to put sparkly card behind, so white on a sparkly card, and the high will pop through that die cut element. Really, really pretty.
Do you know what? These would make a really good tag as well for a gift.
Yeah.
They certainly would. Only £9. It's absolutely flying out again. We're very busy this morning, so thank you very much for your custom, and thank you for joining us here on Create and Craft. 255 769 is your item number. Now, something else that we've got. Now, when I walked into the studio, I gravitated to this. I went straight to it. I was like, ooh, what's that? This is quite extraordinary, really, when you see the level of detail that you've got there and all the different backgrounds with all the different colours that you'll be able to produce using this A5 stamp. But of course, Tony, you don't have to use the whole of the stamp.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. You could just do like what Emma does from Thirsty Brush, just ink up a part of it and push parts of it down, so you've got texture in your background, so you've got it's a variation of different types of triangles. Yes, it's in a rectangular format, but as you can see, you don't have to use it as a triangle. It covers the whole back of card. Gold embossing
would look amazing.
It looks like digital.
Oh,
it's
wow.
stunning, absolutely stunning.
It's only £9.90. It is a great, well, it's almost half price. 042042 is your item number. Those are your happy hours. We're very, very busy for both of those. And you're more than welcome to go for both happy hours. You don't have to choose, by the way. And if you want to add them to your basket that you've got open already, and if it's a flexi, then you can divide the cost. It's no more P&P. Right. We did promise a demonstration. Is it 3/4 of the stock gone? Ooh, busy, busy, busy.
Okay.
If you've made or created anything with the previous versions of Quattro D, then please do get in touch. Send your pictures in. We'd love to see them.
Do that.
And it also encourages other people to craft as well. So email in. It's studio@createandcraft.com. Right, Toni.
Yeah, show us your makes, guys, because we've done timeless florals. We did the cocktails. At the weekend, we did the cake and the perfume bottle. So you can just very quickly, can I just show very quickly?
Yes.
Just grab this board underneath
grab
that one. Can I just have that? Just to show you, if you did buy the weekend last week, I know it's sold out, but if you did buy the weekend, I just want to show you, look, when you team them together.
Yeah.
If you put one in front of each other, they all work seamlessly. The cake, there's a sparkly cocktail.
Yeah, the cocktail
Think
looks good
about
with
the
the
colour
bag.
theme, obviously, but you can see how when we're putting these together, all of them work seamlessly together, so you can build that landscape in your design.
Love that.
So let's show you the shoe, because that video showed you how the bag quickly came together. So let me show you the let's do this with the shoe. So when you get the packet home, I'm sometimes a little bit miffed when I buy a product and the picture on the front, I'm like, I want that image, but it doesn't quite sort of like reflect into my work. Honestly, when I tell you, the result is going to look like this. It is going to look like this, so you will not be disappointed, and you never have to go to a class, you never have to understand light and shades, you're going to get this result. So the 4 stages down the side, 9 pieces in total, and then when you pop it on the reverse, you have all of the embellishments that show you step by step, but the most important is this lovely item here. Do not throw your packet, do not decant the items, leave them as a visual. This is what's most important. This is longevity in craft. This is going to see you through inspiration till the day you maybe stop crafting or you move on. So let's show you. So in that set, super easy, we get our 3 layering stencils. Now, can you believe we get that dimension in 3 stencils? 3 stencils, then we get our coordinating stamp, which can be used as independent. So if I want to try and replicate that image on the front myself with my pens, I'm going to give it a go. Backgrounds.
It's quite good actually
I'm not
to do
tied,
that. Yeah.
I'm not tied to anything. I can use that in my backgrounds. So I have the lipstick die, I have the shoe die, and then I have the incredible 3D embossing, which has got the lipstick, the shoe, and that lovely sentiment in there. So let's rock and roll. Let's show you how it works, because it's super exciting. As soon as you see it, you're going to be like, it is easy.
So what's the first stage?
So I always do the layering system first.
Okay.
So when you see your layering stencils, they are numbered 1 to 3. And they're just numbered in the top, one of the top corners. Now this is, I've tried to ink this up so you can see this. There you go, it's a bit of a mess. Number 1, there we go. You also have 4 hearts, which is there for your alignment, but you probably won't use them, but they're there just in case. And I'll show you how it works. So 1, make sure your stencils are numbered and you can see them, so that's 3. And then this one is number 2. And it's just there. So let's go with number 1, super easy. So I'm just going to bring in my cardstock. Now I sort of align my stencil to the side of my cardstock. Here we go. Just down here, can you see, just on the side of my cardstock. Now if you have magnets on your mat and you want to hold them in place, you can. Or if you want to use your Eureka, you can. But most often than not with layering stencils, we just hold them with our hand. It's a habit. We're not going to try and stencil without using our hands. So I do it predominantly without, but the aids are there to help if you need them. So let's go and do a nice, shall we do red?
Let's do red.
Let's do a red shoe.
Sassy red for an
Sassy
iPad.
red. So all I'm going to do, so if you are aligning your stencils, maybe this is the first time you've ever seen, if you want to pop some ink through those little hearts, and then you've got your line up system for your next stencil.
Excellent.
So you just line them up with the little heart on there, super easy. But I just edge it up to the edge of my card. So let's get some ink through here. So on your first layer, I'm going to use the same ink pad because our lovely viewers at home may only have a couple of ink pads. So I'm just going to get the colour and use it with 1.
Just while we're doing that, 50% of each. Oh my goodness, 50% of both of the happy hour deals have now gone. Very, very busy for those this morning. They are incredible value for money. And remember, it is a cap P&P, so it's no more P&P if you want to add a happy hour deal. You don't have to go for both, but so many of you are. It's a great deal. They're better than half
that
price.
lovely die is incredible. Honestly, if you like to just have a clean and simple card making, just in white, but in gold mirror board, it's so gorgeous. They are gorgeous.
Yeah. Beautiful. So grab your happy hour deals. The details are at the bottom. That one is Hug for Your Hands. That's the A5 die set. 255769 is your item number. And then we also have the stamp available for you as well. Sorry about that. Just to remind people, Toni.
Don't apologise. So that's stencil 1. Look at that. I mean, come on.
It's good, isn't it? I mean, just that on its own.
on its own. I know. Then number 2, so I can see the number here. Look, if you don't do the numbers correct, you're going to get a reverse design. So always make sure you can see the number.
Yeah.
So then I'm using the same coloured ink, ladies and gents, because like I just said, I think a lot of people might not have a lot of variety of ink. So we'll just use the same colour, and I'm just going to press on a little bit harder.
Yep.
Now, if you come to add the 3rd layer and you can't get that ink pad as dark as you need, just swap it out for a black on the last layer. So if you're trying to work with 1 ink pad because you're limited on colours, swap the last layer out with black and you'll get a really impactful shoe. So press.
Bit darker.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. Do you know what? Even that looks 3D. The way it's designed, that's quite extraordinary, actually. Standing here. Wow, that's amazing.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
In 3 stencils.
Oh, here's another one.
I know. And then the last one. So I'll press on really hard with this red ink pad I've got here. But if I don't get the colour, we can swap it out and add a bit of black. So I'll push as hard as I can.
So it's the same ink pad,
yeah,
but we're going darker each time.
Layer.
Got you.
So really push through, see if I can get that halo. I might actually do it in black just to show you the difference. So they've got that little stub on the bottom. So it does actually look okay, doesn't it?
Yeah, that really is amazing.
I think we could actually stop there. I don't think we need the black.
I don't.
But if you do want to make it more impactful, shall I just do it just to show?
Go on.
Just to show, because
And
if
also
you do
it
it in
shows how we
black,
can line it up again.
absolutely, yeah. So if you want to, if you think, oh, my layer 1 is a little bit shoddy or it's not as sharp as I'd like, you can absolutely go back to layer 1. There's no rules, you know. You can go back. So let's just pop this on here. So this is the number 3. I know it's got a bit of red on it, but it's no great shake. So let's get some of this black on here. So if you push the black through now.
Is there any particular ink pad that you recommend for this?
Any ink pad you have in your stash.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah,
so
I like
you can
that.
absolutely go to town. Now, if you're thinking that black line now is too harsh for me, you can go back into number 2 and bring that red back.
We've just had an email from Elaine in Berkshire. Elaine said, have you ever considered being a hand model? You've got very beautiful hands. Do you know what? You can get paid a lot of money for being a hand model.
So do I need to quit selling glitter and glue?
I think so. No, you don't. I know. Well, I don't know. Well, I did kind of know someone. They got paid £10,000 to do hand modelling.
Really?
And do you know what all they did? They got a loaf of bread and went like that, ching, through a till. Ching. And then it flashed back to the lady on the till, but it wasn't really her hands.
Oh!
And there was a movie with a famous actor. I can't remember who it was. Uma Thurman? I'm not sure. But anyway, somebody was her hand model to go run, run, on the motorbike. They got paid thousands. So, yeah, it could be a sideline for you.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. I've got really long fingers, I think, like piano fingers. So what I did there was, because I felt like when I put that black on, it were a little bit, just a bit too dark.
Yep.
I just went back in with stencil 2 and 1 and added a bit more of the red. So I've brought it back in a sense. That looks 3D already,
because you can't really knock the black back, but
no,
you've brought the red up. Very good.
Yeah,
very good advice.
Just play around with it, guys. Honestly, it don't bite. Right, so...
right. OK, I've got some news on the happy hour. You know that stamp that I absolutely adore? It seems that you do as well. Have we gone limited? Limited stock now, everyone. This really is a fabulous deal. Saving $6.99, saving even more if you're in the club. Become a club member today and save all of that extra 10%, sometimes more on your purchases. And that also includes your happy hour deals as well. And if you want to become a club member, there you go at the bottom of the screen, £20, 555 555, and 80% of the stock of this fabulous... Oh, sorry, we're limited on this one. Sorry, that one. My goodness, we are so busy. 80% of your dies have gone as well, and it's such a beautiful way of making a card. So 255 769 is your item number for your hug in your hand die set. And then if you want to go for your stamp, we are limited stock. You do need to grab that. Do be quick. Right, sorry about that, Toni.
It's all right.
Just keeping people updated.
So what I'm going to do with the outline is normally you can stamp in black. So I'm going to do a sparkly outline on this one. So you can see, just line the shoe up. And again, if you don't quite line it up, it is not the end of the world. You get like a little bit of grace with how we've designed it for you there. So I'm not too precious about whether it's great or not. So I'm using an anti-static bag just so I give my project a real nice finish, and then I'm going to ink up the stamp with a sticky ink.
Do you know, I tell you what, I'm thinking about this stamp now with shrink plastic. You could make
key rings.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great? If you, especially, you know, if you're going on a hem weekend, or you know, somebody that's into fashion, for example. Like that.
I would put a little hole in with a brad and then add some string and spray it with a scent. I'm obsessed. I know you keep saying.
Oh, that's
I do it. I love that idea. Like
really
the perfume
good.
Bottle, spray it and do it as like a tester in like a card or a gift, so they can smell it.
Very good
Then
idea.
if they go, oh, I like that, then you know what you're getting them next year.
So many ideas have just suddenly come into my head then.
So I think that's stamped, but I'm just gonna do it one more time because it's clear, and that's.
You could You could send somebody a card with the shoe and spray your perfume on it, and you know, look what you're missing, kind of thing.
It's a bit early for that, Janice.
It is. Sorry. I know sometimes I've just got to not just filter, Janice, filter.
So let's get some sparkle on here. Moving on. Somebody get her a fan. Right, I'm going to use my Wow Powder Be Bold because it's that lovely subtle orangey gold which I love.
That is nice.
This is going to make.
Is that? Do we have the embossing powder?
There could be some left. So they
we'll have a look. Oh, that's beautiful.
So now I have my sparkly, holographic halo style shoe that everyone wants to walk in.
And if we wanted to leave it like that, we can do. We don't have to put it through the embossing
You leave
folder.
it. If you put that
could
on
be
a card, totally flat with a sentiment underneath, you have that clean classic design that you would see in stores.
Very nice.
And that's the beauty of it. You can stop at any point. You don't have to do the 4. You can absolutely stop, which is just amazing.
Yeah, it certainly is. Power. Hang on, I shall go over here and turn you on.
Thank you. Put some money
There
in
you go,
it.
Toni.
Thank you. Style it out.
Always. Right, okay, so busy if you've got to do. Remember, you go for both of them or you can go for them singularly, but the best value for money, we believe, is in, of course, the deal where you get the pair included. Now, your discount is £16 and you can spread the cost. You've got ClearPay, PayPal and Flexi, so your first Flexi today in the club, £17.99. Then there'll be another 2 payments, one a month later, the next the month after that, and then you pay for it. It's interest-free as well, but think of all the different combinations that you can do with your systems. Just use the embossing folder as a background. You could do that with both of the sets if you want to, and you can also combine them as well. You can have the shoe and the bag together in one particular make, so it's an excellent deal. 541402. But this, I mean, just using the layering system and the stamp and the embossing,
isn't it
powder,
cool?
Yeah.
So let's just see the design through very quickly. Let's get this cut, and then I'll build a card when we've had a chat. Is that all right? So let's just pop this on here. So I have that incredible outline die, so I'm just going to pop it around, and again, it's got that sort of border which is going to give you that sort of halo design on there. So let's just pop this one through.
And with the stamp, of course, you've also got, well, with the whole system, you've got the shoe, the lipstick, and you've also got the sentiment as well. So there's plenty in there.
Absolutely. And the beauty of it is if you just want to do a sparkly, like I've just done there, and the 3D emboss on white, you have that shot bot.
Yeah, it certainly will.
It's not out of our reach anymore, ladies and gents. Super cool. So now we have our fantastic embellishment.
Oh, beautiful. Again, just use it like that.
You could stop right there, couldn't you?
could.
Absolutely stop right there. It's just awesome. But then we're not, because we can go one stage further. So when you come to line it up in your 3D embossing folder, all you do is take the embellishment, take it to the front of the folder. If you try and do it the other way, it won't work, look, because it's backwards. So you can't get it wrong, okay? You can't line it up on the back. So just bring it to the front of the embossing folder, line it up, take a moment, line that design up, and you'll see the emboss. It's going to put that lovely sort of insole into the shoe and give you that 3D look. So just pop that on here, and then we'll just run this one through.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It's so cool, but like I say,
think so. You know, when you get a new die set, embossing folder, when you've got the whole system together, if you've already got quadrilateral systems in your craft stash, you'll know just how fabulous they are. But if you haven't, I think you'll be amazed.
So then when you take it out, so there it's absolutely cushioned, but I'll show you the back so you do see the
Wow.
Can you see it there? But if you turn it around, you have, this is all embossed up here. I wish you could touch it.
I know, it is it really is amazing. And we didn't even spritz it with water or anything like that. And that's your embossing folder. I mean, if you wanted to spritz it with water, you can do, but you don't need to.
One embellishment. I'll build a card after we've had.
Absolutely.
Shall I build it now?
I'll build it now. Build it now.
Right, so over the cart, I've done lots of pretty cards, but I felt like, shall we do like a shop?
Yeah,
like
shall we?
They're on a shop shelf.
Yeah, let's do it.
Don't ask me how this is going to go, but it was just an idea I had. So I've got a card, and I'm doing it side fold here. And this is a piece of wood panel paper, which is going to give me that sort of shelf look, if that makes sense. So it looks like my products are sat on a shelf. So let's put this on flat. And this is just a great idea for a teenager maybe, or like I say, a lady who's celebrating a 70th and 80th and she loves handbags and shoes, because it doesn't matter what age you are.
To a party. I mean, nothing says better than handbags and stiletto shoes for a party. I don't know why I said that.
So there's my wood shelf that you see in a nice posh shop. So I have the bag that I did yesterday and the sparkle. So now I have my bag and I have my coordinating shoe. Can we see there?
Yep.
But in stores they always have a few different shades, don't they? So you can't make your mind up and you end up buying them all. So let's pretend.
A bag to match the shoes, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So let's just pop these on here. So we'll do one flat, or shall we just do the two, like as if I...
I think the two's nice.
Let's do the two.
Shall we just do the two?
Let's just do the two. So we'll do this sparkly bag flat on that shelf.
Because that means it's a real posh shop, because they always have less, don't they?
Yeah,
because
and they always
the
just
bags
put...
are really expensive.
They put it next to something that you can't resist.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. And then let's...
I've got some news. The background stamp in the happy hour has now sold out. That's not available anymore. So I'm going to avert your eyes away from that. And then I'm going to tell you that your Hug for Your Hand is limited stock. Limited stock. We'll change the details for that. So we've been very busy on the happy hour deals. And the price of this, if you've not seen it already, is going to blow you away because it's better than half price. Well, it's a half price deal, especially if you're in the club. 255 769 is your item number. You do get 4 dies. They emboss into your cardstock, but here you'll see just the letters H and I are cut out, so it says hi, which is brilliant, isn't it? Just something a little bit different. So £9 gets you 4 dies. 255 769 is your item number. Limited stock. Everyone, be quick on that one.
That's super cool die.
Yeah, it really is.
So I just added the best of times paper from the paper on the show, and then I've just created a nice little shop front store. Now, if you have a window stamp from our further collections, or the curtain stamp to really create that
Really like
boutique-y
that.
feel, you can absolutely do that. But just to show you, you can, if you'd have done a DL card, you could have put 2 different styles, so
Yeah.
a red one and a black set like you do
Yeah.
find in stores. But I think it's beautiful for an all-age timeless card.
Yeah, it certainly is. And it's such a joy.
And guess what?
to
I
make every
made that
time.
from start to finish.
I know.
I did that 3D. I did that sparkle, and
Yeah.
I got that touchy-feely
You certainly
posh
did.
stuff.
You touchy-feely posh stuff. I love that. Right, we're going to take you through your new and exclusive, but I'm going to tell you that 85% of the stock has already gone. We launched this yesterday at 4 o'clock, so been exceptionally busy. It's a world exclusive, and of course, you could continue to buy in between the shows. So people have been buying over the night from America and Europe as well. And if you are watching us in the United States of America, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are watching us. Also, hello to you in Europe as well. You can buy from us whilst we've still got the stock, I might add. Excuse me. So 85% has gone. 541402 is your item number. Now, there are various ways you can pay, because you can split the cost. You can pay in one go if you want to. It's entirely up to you. But you can split the cost on ClearPay, PayPal and Flexi. They're all interest-free payments and very easy to set up as well. As you can see, the gallery of cards that we've got made and created here in the studio, don't they look amazing? And each one is different. Each one has its own unique style, and it's a great way of building cards with the backgrounds that you've already got, with your decorative papers, for example, and taking those handbags and colouring them in, and also using your different papers to create the different textures on there as well. Also with the shoes as well. And what's great about the system, because you've got the shadowing there, you don't need to put that in, but what it will also give you is a little bit of education as well. So when you do stamp the images out, you could colour it in yourself without going through the layering system of the stencil, so you can practice the highlighting. That's a really cool one. That's been cut out with those beautiful papers, so the shoes match the handbag. And remember, with the sets, you also get the sentiments as well as the dies. So you've got your 4 system there. You've got your stamp, you've got your embossing folders, you've also got your stencils as well, and your dies. So it gives you a chance to really, really create something extra special. Now, you can buy them individually, but stock is dwindling. We've only got a handful left of each of the designs because everybody is putting both of them into the basket, saving £10, but of course in the club you save even more. 541402 to remind you of the details. Really important now that you do check out your basket, because we are getting busier and busier. It's only 8:34 in the morning, my goodness. Right, we're going to head back to Toni. Why don't you have a look at this? Oh, right, oh, we're there. Sorry. No, we're there. We'll never know where we're looking. Good morning, everyone. I was just saying hello to them and hello to them, but now I'll talk to you. It's great to have you company this morning. We are having a very, very, very busy show. So thank you for your custom. It's always lovely.
Thank you.
You know, when you are up early and you're loving what you see, because we just get really excited, don't we?
I know, it's just, I was saying to you before we went live, I have had an amazing, I know we're only a little bit through 2023, but I am having the most amazing time.
Oh.
I cannot tell you. We're bringing product, people are loving them. Our last new and exclusive sold out before I got here.
Oh, well, that's terrific,
Amazing.
isn't it?
Thank you so much.
It just means we're all getting creative again, and that's
craft
really
is
nice.
just, everybody's coming back together. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
And we like that. We like that a lot. And we also like what we've got to show you here. Now, tulips are one of my favourite flowers. So to have all of these different designs at hand to build and create the most beautiful cards, or maybe, you know, you're creating some artwork for the wall, you can use these in so many different ways. Now, let's talk about this concept, because we've got the layering stencils and we've also got the dies as well.
These are super cool. So these are full card fillers. Okay, so Quatre D has the 4-stage system, which gives you a scene builder, so you can put things with things, and some really grand florals. These are a little bit different, is they fill a full card. So these are 6x6 stencils that give you a really huge design. I wouldn't say huge, but bigger than normal. Okay,
yeah.
So you're looking at a 4 or 5 inch design. So you go through the stencil system. They have the 1 to 4, so you just go through the one and then the next one, the next one. So there's 4 stencils, but the beauty about these is you get the coordinating die. So you are going to be able to create those 3D embellishments, just like the front of that card there. Absolutely stunning. Now, these were about £25 or $29.99 when we launched these. I've put these in at a super price because it's a great introductory to Stamps by Me. If you've never seen us before, you've never tried our layering system before, if you give it a go, I'm sure you'll come back for more.
It really is a great price. Look at that, $17.99 if you're in the club, 776 680. And with those stencils, what I love about the layering system, you could pick any one and that would make a great background. That would make a great feature.
That would make a great tail off a butterfly.
Yeah, it certainly would. It really would. So there's lots of things. I can even see a face. Maybe you could put some eyes in there, and that could be the mouth, and then it could be sort of like
mixed media.
Yeah, very nice. So if you want to get hold of that, 776 680 is your item number. Now, this one, again, like the stamp, or like everything really, when I came into the studio, I've gravitated towards this. There's some, I mean, it might make our cameras go a bit
funny,
weird,
yeah.
but what we love about this is that detail, the sketch detail. I'm just going to show you that one stencil, actually, that adds that detail along the way. I mean, that is fabulous, isn't it?
So, as you know, craft is changing. We're all trying to be unique as companies, and this was one of the game changers for us here at Stamps by Me. So one of the layers has been chopped out. Rather than a solid colour, you get lines and spots. So you're going to get a really sort of fresh contemporary design with this. You get the 3 outline dies, so you can build that scene yourself. You can stack them on top of each other, maybe layer some pads on one and leave some flat. Absolutely stunning, this one. Really beautiful in any colour. Pinks and greys look amazing.
Yeah, they
Teals
would.
and greys look amazing. Add the spots on in black and you get that wow factor. I'm going to show this one on Craft Extra at 10.
Do you know what? We could just use these dies on their own as well and do something a little bit
you could
mixed
paint the
media with them.
detailing yourself.
Yeah, love this system. $17.99, 821224 is your item number. So 3 dies in this particular collection. It says 1 die, but it's 3 dies in this collection. $17.99, 821224 is your item number. Now, wreaths are so popular at the moment,
I love this one.
and they're just charging forward in popularity as well.
I like this one because we get that lovely sentiment in the centre that says grateful, thankful, blessed, with a beautiful matte and layer. Now, if you stencil through in white onto black card with the first stencil on this one, and then follow through suit with the greens and the peaches and things, you get the most beautiful wreath on black card. Obviously, we can do them on white as always. The technique stays the same throughout, but it's just changing the medium. So maybe change your blacks and things like that. You know, so use your pastes, use your glitter sparkles, use your gel pens, whatever you want to do. And these are like showstoppers for beautiful images on the fronts of square cards. I mean, this one's definitely going to go on like a square card, but the other ones will be fit beautifully on 5x7 cards. So you can interchange, maybe put the tulips in the centre of the heart.
Do you know what's a great idea? But these stencils, again, individually, you've got 2 backgrounds there. Even if you don't line them up, you've got 2 great backgrounds there. And turning them around again, even if you don't stencil layer these up, those are two great backgrounds as well. So there is so much that you can do with this collection, and you also get the dies as well.
It's huge.
It's massive.
It's a super huge wreath, so you haven't got to worry about the fussy cutting side of it. It's there for you, and then you get that lovely sentiment and the coordinating outline die. Incredible value.
It really is. £17.99, saving £7. That's in the club. 037849 is your item number. Right, we've got a set of 5 dies here.
Yep, so these are a little bit different. We've got Laugh Out Loud, we've got Mercy, we've got You and Me, and we have Woohoo!
Woohoo!
So these are your words that I use probably all the time with staff, my friends, family, and I just felt like it were really different to do Mercy and Bravo because we never see those.
Yep.
And then the other ones are very eclectic, so they're going to see you through the year. You and Me, Laugh Out Loud, I mean, for anything. If you're sending a jokey card to somebody who's got a bit of a sense of humour, brilliant. And then Let's Go For It, woohoo, because that's what I say all the time.
You do all the time, whenever in the studio.
When
We're like,
I'm
we've been really busy.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
I'm happy.
Yeah. Have you seen this? Woohoo! Every time you get
If I got that on a card, I'd say it. You'd say it, wouldn't you, if it were on a card? Woohoo!
You do. This is a terrific deal again. Look at that. Shall we say it? Woohoo! £14.39. It really is fun. Do you know what? What would be really nice if you give us a call on 01733 62000, and when you phone up and say, can I have the Woohoo collection? Please do it. Please
They'd be like, well,
433 616 is your item number. I might go up to the call centre to listen to that. That would be amazing. Right, now let's talk about the collaboration between you and Teresa Collins. I remember this when you launched it.
yeah, we did that cruise.
You did? How did...
The cruise is looming.
Yes, when
Coming
is it?
very soon, June.
How lovely. Yes, somebody won a cruise, which was amazing.
Mary Irvine won the cruise, and she's coming and she's bringing a friend.
Oh, amazing. Oh, she didn't invite me then?
No.
Because when I said Mary, the plus one... oh, well, never mind. Never mind. I'm sure you'll have a good time. I'm sure you'll have an amazing time. Right, let's talk about this collection, because you are... well, I mean, what don't you get?
So this, the price... for one, the pad is £22. Just the 12 by 12 is £22. But let's talk about the content. So you get the 12 by 12 paper pad, which is an eclectic mix of watercolour flowers, big, bold, beautiful flowers. We have watercolour images. We have some sentiments, some tags. It's got all you need in to create albums. It's got the tags, it's got the toppers, it's got the words. It's absolutely stunning. So that's your 12 by 12, okay? Uncoated, 200 GSM, which means you can ink on, be creative with if you want to. Then down by the base here, we have your fold and send envelopes. Now, these are really unique. This is something we've brought to the market, incredible. So you basically get a full set of envelopes that are pre-scored, double-sided, so you can decide which way you want to fold them on the lines. They shut as an envelope, so you're going to see that design through. So all you do is you fold it shut on the score lines, and then we have the coordinating stickers, wherever they are. Oh, they're here. It's coordinating stickers to seal those envelopes. So that design really does see you through start from finish. So that's that. You have 4 designs in there. Moving on, we have the incredible, I used this yesterday, 3D embossing folder. Now that's £10 on its own. And then moving on, we have the stamp and the coordinating die, which is on the back. I mean, the value here is show-stopping. And then moving on to our incredible vellums, which see the design through. So they all coordinate with the rest of the paper pack. They are 5 by 7, so they're beautiful to go through your embossing folders. You can ink them. You can make wraps, belly bands, gift bags, overlays. You can colour on the back side of them with your alcohol markers. There, you can use them with your heat. Your embossing powders, they work incredibly well with your foils. There ain't much you can't do with vellum.
And do you know what? This is such
amazing.
a beautiful collection. I love the colours. I think it is just right for springtime, heading into the summer as well. It's one of those collections that when you get this home and you take it out of the box, you just smile because the colours are right. You've got all the right elements to put together to create some beautiful, beautiful makes. And I think if you've got a party coming up, maybe wedding invitations, you know, this would be absolutely perfect to make those. And of course, you do have your consumables in here, but you've also got your embossing folder and you've got your stamp as well that you can continue using once you've used all of these beautiful papers. And these samples are absolutely fabulous. That price before the discount was extra special for this whole collection. But now, as a club member, you are saving over £21. So that £40.49 can be added to your basket if you're already going for something in the show, and you won't be paying any more P&P because it is capped P&P. There are ways to spread the cost at checkout if you just want to go for this, or you're going for something else. Of course, you can use ClearPay, PayPal, and Flexi may be available on some of the items as well, so do go and check that out. 667614 is your item number. Don't miss out on this delicious collection for you. Right, I've got some news for you. I think we're going to have to say that word again, Toni. Are you ready? Woohoo! Are we limited? We are limited stock on your Quattro D. Okay. We do have another show coming up at 10 o'clock on Craft Extra. We will have to do a lot of woohooing in between hours to find something to do.
I think we should do those lovely layering.
I think we should. Can we?
People, of course.
Yeah, let's do that. This is the last Quattro D launch before Christmas in June. Yes. I suddenly had a panic then when you said Christmas. I thought, no, that's too long. Christmas in June. So limited stock means we do have some stock left. So if you are trying to make your mind up, I would make it up right now. Pop them into your basket, check on out like so many have done before you. Don't miss out. I hate buyer's remorse. It's when you think, shall I get it, shall I not? And then it's gone and you're like, oh, I should have done that. Yeah. I should have done that.
I think a lot of people bought this one and missed out on the perfume bottle and the cake. So I did get a message last night saying, well, they'll be back. I'm like, they'll be back, don't worry. Okay. They will be back.
At some point, but of course with this world exclusive, it's the only way to get them right now. $17.99 is your first Flexi. You can pay on ClearPay or PayPal as well, so you can spread the cost, interest-free payments. 541402 is your item number. We are very, very close to selling out, so please grab yours whilst you can. Now, do we have a handful left of the happy hour? We do. Let's give you a reminder of this, because as you're checking out your baskets for your Quattro D, you might want to go for this set of dies as well. It's half price deal, £10, but it gets even better if you're a club member. It goes down to £9, so better than half price. 255769 is your item number. Again, a great deal for you. So you can either buy via the website, the app, which is now up and running for iPhone users and iPad users. The Android app will be coming shortly. You can download that now for free from the App Store, so you can buy via the app. You can watch via the app as well. 255769 is your item number for your Hug for Your Hands A5 die set. Oh, by the way, you might see a QR code right now on your screens. If you take your iPhone or your iPad towards the screen now and just take a picture of that using your camera, it'll take you directly to the App Store, so you can download the app, which is pretty cool.
So let's just show you the handbag. So I did the heel, let's show you the handbag. Same concept, ladies and gentlemen, you've got the 4 stages. This one does the cute sunglasses too. And on the back, again, that QR code to take you to all of the inspiration. So let me just very quickly show you. So mine are okay. If you've got ink on them, just run them under tap and pop them on some tissue or a tea towel or something just to air dry. That's all you need to do. So again, 1, 2, 3. And then we have our coordinating stamp with the glasses and some sentiments. Then we have our dies, and then we have the amazing 3D embossy folder. And the 3D embossy folder puts stitch detail, pinprick detail in that you don't get from the stamp or the stencil. So it's a really good concept that builds. So I'm not going to do the stenciling because you just saw me do it on the heel. Here's one I did with the stenciling. You can see, I mean, come on.
I mean, I'm just going to put my glasses on now, because
the emboss puts the rivets. Can you feel the rivets in the bag? It's
it's the stitching there that I love. I mean, that
the pins.
just
Let me just
gorgeous.
Sorry. Can you see the pins on there?
Yeah, you can. Wow, look at that.
It's cool, isn't it? It's so cool. I can't tell you. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to stamp onto some pattern paper, and we'll miss the stencils this time. You can go and add stencils on top of pattern paper if you want to. There's simply no rules. I would say, like I said earlier, is you're probably going to do the stages I've shown you and talked you through how to do once or twice, then you're going to be off.
Then it's freestyle.
It's freestyle. So I have this like woody sort of paper here from the Teresa paper collection that we did. So let's stamp the stamp onto there.
Yes, actually, that Teresa Collins and yourself, that collection is really busy, but it is the perfect companion.
Wow.
When we're talking about the Quattro D as well, because you've just got those great backgrounds. We are so busy for this now. £40.49. Of course, you can spread the cost at checkout. 667614 is your item number. Now, you can go for an extra 12x12 paper pad and your A5 vellum. Can you believe it's only £20 to add that to your basket? Even less if you are a club member. You could go for that separately if you've already got the collection. So you might have used it and now you need to top up. 446843 is your item number for your extra 12 by 12 paper pad and your A5 vellum. 667614 is your details for that whole complete collection at £40.49. Of course, adding both to your basket, no more P&P, and you can spread the cost at checkout. Just while we are embossing, I've got an email. This is from Jo. You'll like this, Toni.
Okay.
And you will at home. Hi, ladies. Loving the demo, says Jo. It reminds me of my grandmother. I sat for hours watching her do her makeup and trying her heels on and drooling over her handbags, jewellery and clothes. But while doing her exquisite on-point makeup, she would give me a wink and say, a bit of powder and a little bit of paint makes a lady what she ain't.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Needless to say, it's brought back some fond memories this morning. Thank you, love and hugs from Jo. Thank you for emailing.
That is lovely. And isn't it good how just a small bit of craft can reminisce memories?
Yeah, it certainly
Isn't it crazy?
It's amazing.
I love craft.
Yeah, it's brilliant. We love craft.
We love craft.
Yes, we do. Oh, we love this.
So I did a different colour embossing this time onto that wood panel to give me sort of like a textured bag that maybe could look suede or woody. So I'll just heat set this one. So I'm not going to use the stencils, I'm just going to heat set this one, then we'll use that 3D embossing just to show you that if you don't want the colour, you absolutely do not have to have any colour, just a little bit of sparkle, that 3D embossing folder.
See, I think that'd make a great tag.
Yeah. If you did a couple in different colours, like swinging handbags.
Oh, yeah.
Look at, I'll show you, look.
You could do one in all the colours of the rainbow.
I'll show you.
That would look good. Oh, that is beautiful.
It's cool, isn't it? So let's get the dye very
Even
quickly.
I'd like to own a bag like that. That's how cool that bag is.
Has it got a lamp in it and a brolly and... yeah.
What's inside your handbag?
Inside the handbag?
It's hilarious. Sometimes you find things that have been in there for years. So taking this through now to die cut.
Yep. So I'm hoping I get this die
Actually,
cut and
I
embossed.
don't think I've seen this. So you've embossed first, now you're going to die cut?
Yeah.
But won't that cut off the embossing?
No, I haven't embossed it yet.
Sorry, won't that...
No, I've heat embossed.
Yeah.
Heat embossed with
That's what I mean. You won't cut that off then. That'll still be there.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I've seen that technique.
No, what? Yeah, you have.
Have I?
Yeah. Sure you have.
Ah, yes.
So now I have my sparkly embellishment. So I didn't use the stencils, but equally now, if I did that like I did with the shoe yesterday, if I feel like it looks a bit flat and I want to add dimension, I can go on top with a stencil with a pale grey and it will add that dimension. So play around with it, guys.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Stock-wise... Oh, dare I tell you how much is remaining? I think I better, because we've only got a few minutes left of the show and we're going to be on Craft Extra and you can buy in between the hours if it's available. 7% of the stock left. That's all that's left. That's all that's left of your Quattro D collection 19. Oh my goodness, I've just been told how many are in baskets at the moment. So stock is dwindling. Again, I don't want to force your hand, but I don't want you to miss out. There's nothing worse than missing out. So you can divide the cost into 3 payments if you're paying Flexi and PayPal and ClearPay, as well as interest-free payments, 541402. But the scope and the different designs that you will be able to create with this system is, well, it could be endless.
Absolutely. I mean, they're going to build in.
Wow, look at that. Yeah,
So
we like that.
You can actually capture some of that 3D in there on the front, which is unique. And it's, look at those pinprick detail there. I'll just show you on the back. So hopefully you can see.
Yeah, just turning that like so. Yeah.
It's so pretty. So if you think of, just quickly, just going back to like building scenes and things like that, if you wanted to do several handbags with just like a, build the handbags and the shoes. But if you did get the weekender, you know, you can absolutely build up that scene. Make it look pretty. You can build them with the cocktails. There are florals. There's 11 designs now, ladies and gentlemen. I know a lot of you collect them, but they all work seamlessly together. They're absolutely incredible.
Do you know what you could do as well with the handbags? You could put them all together like on a key ring and have all like different designs.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you can back them on card or something. Yeah, you could be showing off all your different designs. You could say to people, this is how I can make your card, this is how I can make your makes if you want, for example. Just brilliant. And make great gift tags as well. I keep saying that because we've got so many different ways of using these collections. Right, let's head back to that collection. My goodness, we'll keep you updated on what you're getting. So you've got your 2 Quattro D systems, one of course featuring your shoe and your lipstick. You've got your sentiments in there as well, and the other featuring your handbag and your sunglasses, which we've not really touched on in the show.
No,
let's have a look at the boards.
Well, yeah, okay, so let's just show you. So
95% of the stock has gone now, just to give you a reminder.
Stencil 1, stencil 2, stencil 3. All you need to do is move the stencil onto the end of the lipstick. It's super easy. And then you get this sort of look. I love the traditional black. You see these in black.
It's great, isn't it?
I mean, look at the highs and lows of that lipstick. It looks like an expensive gold.
Imagine if you embossed the whole shoe.
Yeah.
That would look amazing in black.
Gorgeous.
Oh my
Look,
God.
I tried to change. I didn't put any sparkle on these
No.
boards because I feel like I love sparkle and not everybody loves sparkle.
Yep.
So I left this plain this time. You get the HB2U and it just looks incredible in white. So if you just run the embossing folder through on white, look at that.
Love that.
That looks absolutely awesome.
And you also get special wishes as well. Don't forget you get your sentiments included. We've only got 1 minute left of this show. We'll be back on Craft Extra at 10 o'clock today.
Same concept. You get words in here. You can build the scene and it's 3D.
Only 4% of the stock is remaining. Will we have any left when we head over to Craft Extra? Press the red button at 10 o'clock to find out, or just press that button and check out with it in your basket right now. Please don't miss out. What a sensational deal. Check out your baskets. 541402 is your item number. Can I say a huge thank you, Toni?
Thank you. I'll see you at 10.
Yeah, see you at 10. Brilliant show. Don't forget we've got the card stock for you. If you've got any happy hour deals as well, they're going to run out at the top of the hour. Do go and check out the Teresa Collins collection as well, that collaboration. And you can buy extra 12x12 pads and vellum as well at brilliant deals. Only 3% left of your Quattro D. We'll see you at 10 o'clock. Do check out your baskets. Thank you, Toni.
See you at 10.
But don't go anywhere. We've still got more on Crate and Craft. Right, coming up next, we've got Nigel and Forever Flowers handbag flower box die sets. My goodness, that was a big long title. And then it's Tattered Lace, Perfectly Impressed One Day Special.
Well, you know, a Heartfelt Creations collections when you see one, don't you? In fact, that's the theme of tonight's One Day Special. Let's have a cheeky look, shall we? So let's start with the papers, because you're going to get so many pieces here, 24 to be precise. They are double-sided. You're going to have backgrounds there. Lots of opportunities to cut and slice out your borders. You've got toppers included. You've got so much art, and that's going to be an ultra good base for you. You've got so many layers of art in there alone. But then, if you want to extend that art, have a look what we've got over here. This is still the same bundle. Let's start with the stamps at the bottom here. So you've got floral feathers there. You've got petite feathery florals, and you've also got coordinating dies at the top here. So you want to cut out that artwork. You've got the dies to do that. And another thing I love about Heartfelt, it's going to arrive in this storage bag here. So this is how it arrives to your door. Tonight, One Day Special, 6 o'clock. The price is fantastic. We've got lots of demonstrations. With art like that, it's going to be a winner.
With ClearPay, you can shop now and pay later. Always interest-free. Simply add your items to your online basket. Select ClearPay at the checkout. Log in or create a ClearPay account for an instant approval decision. Your purchase will then be split into 4 payments every 2 weeks. For more information about using ClearPay, visit createandcraft.com. Pay it in 4. Choose ClearPay.
Hello everyone, I've got a few moments to tell you about the hand cream that has totally changed my life. This is an incredible deal, and what you've got here is cream that was originally brought to the market for crafters, sewers who used to get the dry hands. You've got easily absorbing cream, it smells beautiful, and it can also help you rejuvenate your nails if you place this on just before you go to sleep. It helps nourish your hands and your nails with all totally natural ingredients. If you want to get hold of it, there are your details on the screen. 357373. It comes to you from Seams, and it is absolutely beautiful, helping you nourish your nails back to an incredible, healthy set of digits. It's made in the UK. Do grab hold of this while we've got it on your quick picks, 357373.
Quick picks, craft and must-haves at top pick prices.
Good morning and welcome back to Crate & Craft. My name is Nigel May, and are you ready to say it with flowers? If you are in the right place. And the perfect flowers, forever flowers. Look who's here from Craft Buddy. It's Naomi. Hello. Gorgeous lady. It's Nene. It's Nene and May May. It's the Nay and May takeaway. There you go. That's what we've got for you.
We certainly have.
We are doing, though, in all seriousness, we are doing like a Nay and May giveaway on my Facebook page, aren't we?
We are, yes.
Lots of the samples from yesterday and lots of the things that you're making from today, we are going to do in a bit of the royal we. You make it all, I just give it away. We're going to do it on my Facebook page, so do go to that after the show today, which is brilliant. We'll do that at some point today, because you're in all day, aren't you?
I'm here till 2
Because the thing is, you and Millsop, the other craft buddier,
yes,
you've been here kind of like on and off all week, because we're actually having, here on Crate & Craft at the moment, a fabulous craft buddy, crystal art, forever flowers, fabulousness takeover. You are seeing brand new and exclusive things pretty much every day, Monday to Friday this week. I think bar Thursday,
yes,
you're here every day, aren't you?
So Sarah, I'm here today and then Sarah's back on Friday. So there's been new products, new things we're bringing you every day. And it's just been fabulous.
It's to celebrate the fact that, quite frankly, Craft Buddy are flipping brilliant. And we love Forever Flowers. We really do. We've got a fabulous selection of Forever Flowers for you. Do shop ahead and go onto the website. Charlie on Magic Hands, what's the website? All the W's what?
CrateandCraft.com.
Oh, it's nice to have you back, girlfriend. Yes, indeed. So do get to that website and check everything out. But let's talk about this. Brand new dies to make the most beautiful receptacles to put your fabulous flowers in. And you're getting some free-ish flowers in this as well. Let's talk about the dies themselves.
Naomi.
Yeah, you've designed these. What have we got?
So they're huge dies. Can I just say that from the offset? You need an A4 machine for these dies. They are substantial. They will make a really beautiful, ornate handbag, flower box, gift box. You can use it. I'm going to show you through the show how to make it into an actual gift box.
So this is the first one we're looking at here, isn't it?
So this is all of the decorative plates. You can use the outside cutting edge that we've given you separately to cut in pattern cardstock, or you've got the decorative element.
And of course,
you wait till you see the base dies.
Onto this.
They're I mean, look how huge those dies are.
They are massive.
They're huge. They make a really substantial sized flower box to put your flowers in. They come with your buckle die and the handle, the base. I'm going to show you lots of different things to do with those.
So that's only half the story, though.
That is.
Well, in fact, it's not even half the story. That's about a quarter of the story.
Yes. So that's your base die set with your base dies in, and then we're giving you also a set of extra decorative panels so you can change up the look. And this is the beautiful geometric panels. I kind of love this. You can it's just beautiful paper piece. You can do so many things with it. Again, you'll get that extra outside cutting edge and the decorative panels, which means that if you've got both sets, cutting out your basic shapes is going to be, with your pattern paper, is going to be super quick.
But this is it. There's so much versatility for this. I mean, if you use it as the way, Naomi has designed it for everything to go together, or if you want to just use these in your paper crafting in general, you can do. That's
Absolutely.
What I love. Look at this. Can we talk about the shape of the bag as well? This is so Mary Quant fabulous. It really is. I mean, look at that. I feel like it should be sashaying up Carnaby Street.
Perfect colours for St David's Day, I thought. I bought you a very small gift. I couldn't get any daffodils yesterday.
Oh, look, she's brought me love hearts. I love you dearly. Honestly, you are the nicest lady. That's fab.
We needed something to go in the handbag.
Other sweets are available, but I'm loving those. Thank you very much. And put them in my pocket. Is that love hearts in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me? Now, if you like all things blingy as well, look, you can see on here, that closure, we have these on the show, so do shop ahead. We've got brooches for you. You're finding these already. You take advantage of that cat P&P here at Crate & Craft. Pop those in your basket as well. You've got the beautiful pearls and the rhinestone centres, and then the actual brooch backs as well. You've got 80 of those.
80, yes.
That's a phenomenal amount for that price of $17.89. Also, I'm going to say as well, if you're loving the straps and the bling on the straps, stay tuned or shop ahead, because that's coming up as well. But let's talk about the main item, because one of the main items, because not only do you get those two sets there, you are also getting these flowers down here. Now, these come to you with the price in the club, kind of like free-ish, which is brilliant, like save a few pennies. So you've actually got your collection here of your roses, your stems and your leaves. How many can we make from that pack?
So you'll make 11 long-stemmed roses. They've got our premium stems in there, so enough for a beautiful bouquet to get you started on your Forever Flowers journey if you've never had a go before, or to add into your stash. They are beautiful, deep purple and sort of fuchsia pink colour.
They're divine.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? I just think they're stunning.
And I love this hybrid mix of colour.
Yeah, and they will just fit that whole box nicely. So we've given you that as to just get you going. There's so many other different ones. Oh yeah.
Well, you can do so much. Honestly, I'm going to be getting my steps in this show.
Yeah.
There's so many things to show. Look, this is two of the boxes. Literally put one on top of the other. Obviously, you don't have a base there, so you can see it's not, it's not stopped in the middle. It's like literally it's a vase or a receptacle, as I like to call it, to put whatever you like in there. So you can get really creative with this. Also, with the roses, if you are loving the roses, we do have a pick and mix on the roses today as well, don't we, on the website. So if you love those colours there, or you can choose any of the other colours that we have as well. It's a pick and mix of any three, so literally choose those colours. There's lots there, and you will get a saving if you do a pick and mix of the actual three themselves. We are busy for our main item. Don't forget, everything is on the website. Let's get a reminder from Charlie. What is that website? All the W's what?
Createandcraft.com.
Createandcraft.com, that is the one. Right, let's move on to another... Oh, hang on. There's a three-way flexi open as well. That's brilliant. So if you want to go for that one, three-way flexi 2009. Don't know why the three-way is there, but it is.
We're not going to question it, are we?
We're not. We never question a three-way flexi.
Not at all.
No. So if you want to go for anything else, pop it into your basket with that, and you will get flexi payable basket. So basically the entire basket, the entire order becomes flexi payable. Now, look at these beautiful flowers. This is our rouge mix. Now, this is brand new again from Forever Flowers.
Yeah, this is one of our flower mixes that we've put together. You've got lots of different sizes and textures of flower to give you instant sort of mixes for your makes.
And 6 different flowers in here across, you get 145 flowers across 6 different sort of styles, all individually packaged in their flowers. So you've got, what have we got?
Gerbras.
Gerbera, my favourite. That was my wedding flower.
They're lovely and dramatic in the red, aren't they? You've got dahlias, and then you've got the jumbo dahlias. So you've almost got like the smaller version and the larger version to mix up together.
And we've also got
the begonias.
Your classic.
Camellias.
And then finally a chrysanthemum.
Yes,
look
so
at those.
All your little filler flowers as well. So you can add those in with the other flowers you've got, or you can use them to create really dramatic, beautiful, red shaded.
Well, these, I love it. So red is the colour of love, it's the colour of passion, it's the colour of so many things, isn't it?
It is.
But if you have a look at actually everything you get, you get the quilling tool, you've also got all your calyxes and your caps and all of those to go in there. This is beautiful. Who said that? Charlie, did you display this? Whoever did this, I'm going to salute them, because it's just... Did you lay this out? Yes. Oh, it was Naomi. There you go. It's beautifully done. It's just gorgeous. I love it. So if you want to go for this one, 3102. Now, can we talk about the saving? This is incredible. The saving that you've got here. You are saving £37.92, which is way more than you are actually spending. The price is down to £31 and 2p. 298271 is your item number. What I love about Forever Flowers is the fact that obviously they never die. They never turn the water stinky and green because they don't need water. You can put them on graves. You can use them for commemorative things as well, whatever you fancy. These can be for love or for whatever you want, really.
You can you can take them to people even when they're in care homes and things, because if they're not allowed fresh flowers somewhere, or even if people have got pets and allergic to the petals or the leaves,
fever like me,
anything like that, you know that you can give these with confidence. They're going to last. They're not going to wilt in a week, and they just brighten up any room.
And they look so authentic as well. That's what I love about them. £31 and 2p is your price. Don't forget there are 3 ways to order. You can get to the website, but also don't forget to tap the brand new Create and Craft TV app. You can download the app. Look, the QR code is there. So literally scan your screen with your camera on your phone and you can download the brand new Create and Craft app. At the moment, you can watch the TV on there, you can shop on there, you can join the club on there as well. You can check your account and things on there as well. If you want to join the club, 555555 is your item number on that one. So you can order via the app. It's called the Create and Craft TV app. Get rid of the old ones, get rid of the craft store, get rid of the old Create and Craft one, but go for the new Create and Craft one. And then, of course, you can also order if you want to via the phone lines or via the website. Right, next up for you are brooches. I left it over there, Naomi.
Shall I go and get it?
Yes, please, don't tell anybody. I knew I'd forget. 20% has gone on this already. I am not surprised. You get all of these fabulous brooch backs, and then also you are going to get these faux pearls, and then you are going to... Oh, do you know, every time I say brooch back, you can guarantee if Ed's on, he'll go brooch back mountain. Yes, we know. It was funny in 2017, and now it's not. You've got your pearls, you've got your rhinestones in there, and then all of these as well. 80 of them. These are just gorgeous.
They are, and they just finish off. So in your die set, there is a buckle that you can thread ribbon through, or there's a die in there for cutting the handles as well. But these just give you that extra special finish to that closure. Just make them. So I've got, yes, there's one of each of the designs there.
It's just gorgeous. I mean, it's just that sort of opulent finishing touch that you need on the project there, isn't it? I mean, that's just divine. Whether you put it on cards, whether you put it on mixed media projects, whatever you put it on, fashion, home decor items, it's going to look really, really rich and delicious. If you'd like to go for that one, that's £19.88. Let's give you a purple prize. £17.89 is your price on that one. And of course, in your three-way, that's going to be, what, £6 and something? £6? Oh, it's £5.96, even better.
Oh, you definitely want those then, don't you? Because at the end of the day, when you've got that quantity, you don't feel like you've got to save them for special.
No, but that's
terrible
the thing.
for doing that.
80 of them.
Yeah.
I would go for a few sets if you're in a craft group or something like that. Literally fill your baskets with lots of bits and pieces this morning. Because remember, when you check out, it's 1p&p here in the UK, no matter whatever the size of your order is, or of course the actual weight of your order, it doesn't matter. It's just 1p&p of £3.95. 301123 is your item number for your next item for you. These are those adhesive rhinestone sheets that we saw earlier that were decorating the fabulous handles of our bag. Look, there's one there as well. These are gorgeous.
They are. You just cut them to size, so you can. You don't have to. I've used 3 rows. 3 rows of the rhinestones will fit the handles. But you don't have to use that many.
Now let's go through the options. Let's show these live because they are too gorgeous. They really are. It's a pick and mix of 3. Now there are more on the website as well. So your colour options that you've got here, we've got royal blue. Maybe I shouldn't have picked these up, but there you go. You've got your royal blue. I'm never going to regret with bling though. Then you've got your red. Lovely. Love that. Then we've got, oh, this is gorgeous. That's your cerise that we have there.
Yes, that is.
Beautiful. This one's stunning. That's your purple. Then we've got, look at this, the lovely sort of candy floss pink. This is our pink, we're calling that. So you can see that lovely light baby pink. And then finally in the hand, but there's more on the website, we've got the green there for you as well. These easy to cut into?
Yes, I will show you when we're demoing. But yes, just a pair of scissors. You just snip down